Hello, Leo. Welcome to this reading. We're going to be taking a look at the career and financial energy for the sign of Leo for the month of April. Now, Leo, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now, Leo, I do not offer personal readings, so if you get a message from someone, that is not me. That's someone impersonating me. Please do keep that in mind. Please do not get scammed. Follow me on Instagram for exclusive content. But if you do follow me there, you probably will get a message from someone that is pretending to be me. So do keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and see what we have here for you, Leo. Hit the subscribe button and like for future content, weekly and monthly content here on the channel. And it really just helps my channel grow in a big way as well. So let's go ahead and get everything in view, and then we'll get right into it. I think that looks good enough to me. Go ahead and put this right here. Leo, you have one of the best readings I've done so far for the career and financial signs, for all of the signs. So you have a number of major arcanas here. 3 out of the first 5 cards are major arcanas. You're moving past major themes. Some of you have been dealing with major themes in your career and financial situation. There's a real big element here of letting go, which we're going to dive into much deeper here in just a second. But for some of you, there also may have been a sort of like a I made it moment here in the past, I feel like, or there may have been like an idyllic type of scenario where you kind of stepped back and said to yourself, like, this is something, like, I've worked very hard for something, and all of my work here is kind of paying off. In the future, you do have some partnerships here, you do have a move, but let's go ahead and dive in. So in the current situation, in the overall situation, you have the Hanging Man. So the Hanging Man is, the major message here is about letting go. The Hanging Man needs to cut the cable and see what happens when they free fall. In fact, this is number 12. Number 13 is the Death card. And the reason the Death card comes after the Hanged Man is because the Hanged Man needs to really let go. The Hanged Man really needs to make a transformation. The Death card brings a transformation. The Hanged Man is in its current state not embracing a transformation. And so the message here for you is, I think there's been a real letting go. I think it's possible that in your career or your financial situation, I'm not sure which it is right now, but it's possible that you've realized that as you've allowed things to happen, the universe has been able to sort of meet you halfway and bring something really great into your life. Some of you may have come to that sort of understanding here. If you have not let go yet, that's definitely coming in to say, you may want to take a look at that. Now, in the past, you have, and we'll see what it is that you need to let go of. I'm not entirely sure what that is right now, but in the past, you have the Star and the Chariot. Amazing combination. The Star is Aquarius energy, but more importantly, the Star is one of the 2 major wish cards in the tarot. This represents a wish being granted to you in some ways. In fact, this person is in healing waters of renewal. And so not only does it bring a wish into your life, especially if you've cast a wish out to the universe, this could certainly be the sort of wish coming back into you. But not only that, but it also brings healing, right? It brings healing and harmony. The Star also can represent clarity in your life, synchronicities as well, right? The Star being a part of the cosmos, being a part of the universe, bringing in cosmic synchronicities and those sorts of energies, especially as it relates to your career situation in this case. But the Chariot is a major energy of victory. And it says that it's like triumph over difficulties, or like overcoming obstacles, overcoming difficulties, overcoming challenges. It says that as you work hard, as you have self-discipline, you will overcome those obstacles. And this is more about overcoming external obstacles. So if you've been dealing with a challenger, right, or if you've been you've been faced with a test, or you've been faced with a challenging situation to your external scenario, right, around you. The Chariot says that you have the ability here to work through this. So like I said here, in the past, there's been this real understanding of like, wow, I've been doing well. I've been making it. I've been, really helping myself out here. In the future, you have the Two of Cups and the Knight of Wands. So this is an energy of, if this was a love reading, I'd say maybe there's a long distance situation happening, but we're looking at your career situation here. So the Knight of Wands can bring a move into your life, like a change of residence, a change of location, a change in whatever it is that you're doing. And it also says that you are a bit of a maverick, right? You are able to sort of do a lot of different things. You have a lot to offer to a workplace, to a scenario, to whatever it is. You have a lot to bring to the table, and you have your hand in the cookie jar. You have your hand in a lot of different. Your hand in a lot of different tasks and priorities, right? Like you're like maybe one day like writing something, and the next day you're teaching something, or like those two things go hand in hand. But like you're like maybe one day doing math and one day like painting a picture, or whatever the case may be, right? Like you have like all of these different types of skills that you can draw on. You have skills from different pools that you can draw on, and that's what this Knight of Wands is kind of about. And you have this Two of Cups here as well, which is like a business partnership, potentially a partnership between you and another person in work. That could certainly be coming in. Some of you, as you change residence, you bring an important person into your life. Maybe somebody that can help you with your career, help you fulfill some sort of fulfill some sort of wish. Actually, yeah, somebody could be helping you like bring a wish into existence or something like that. Let's go ahead and move up the pyramid here. Let's see where you may need to let go. So you have the Eight of Wands, you have the Three of Swords, you have the Death card. Okay, isn't that interesting? You are letting go. And then you have the Emperor. So I like those clarifications for you for sure. And the reason being is you have you have a really nice combination. I always love to see the Hanging Man and the Death card. It may not be like an obvious combination of like, wow, that's good, but to me it's always good to see that. And again, I talked about quite a bit here how the Hanging Man comes before the Death card purposefully, right? These cards come one after the other for a reason. And the Hanged Man, in this case, you have that energy of the Death card coming after the Hanged Man. And so in this case, you are successfully letting go of the rope that the Hanged Man is kind of dangling from. And you are embracing the energy of transformation. You are going from the butterfly to the caterpillar, or the caterpillar to the butterfly rather. You are starting something completely new, and there's no resistance here. The Death card does not include resistance. The Death card includes change. It includes transformation. It includes something completely new, letting go of the resistance. So for you, what I really love to see here is you're embracing something completely new, and you're just diving right in and going for it. In terms of what it is that you're letting go of, I know this is a financial and career reading, but it could have been, for some of you, it may have been a separation between you and another person. That could affect your money situation, for sure. The Three of Swords here, that's typically heartbreak. But, this could have also been a separation between you and a colleague. That could certainly be the case. Maybe you and a business partner. Bringing in a new partner, bringing in a new group of people here. The Eight of Wands is accelerated motion. It's moving forward. It's getting unstuck. It's going ahead. And it also brings in news, messages, communication from a distance. So that could be through phone calls, text messages, letters, emails, whatever the case may be, but it's typically good news. So I love the Eight of Wands. You also have two major travel cards here with the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So it could mean that some of you are moving to you may have taken a new job in a new place. There is definitely movement here. There's definitely movement here with the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So really like this, embracing the transformation, and then the Emperor is a major sign of big success. It's a good omen in career situations, because the Emperor is totally successful in whatever it is that they do, for work, for career, for those types of situations. So really nice. Let's move up the pyramid here. So you have the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Pentacles, wow, Leo, and you have, wow, the Ten of Cups, really. Okay, so that is very good energy. So, sorry, I like really need to make sure that this is straight. I know it's probably not that big of a concern to everybody else, but okay, so the so this is interesting. The Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. The Ace starts off all of the suit of Pentacles, right? It's the first card. You can consider it to be number one in the suit of Pentacles. So that represents a new beginning, right? It represents the mundane parts of something new, right? It's like signing the contract. It's looking at the lease that you may be signing, or it's like choosing the investment to put your money into, finding the home. It's those types of new beginnings, but it represents a seed that is being planted that really helps you in the future. You have it with the Ten of Pentacles, which means the seed is blooming and blossoming quickly for you, as you have it planted here with the Ace in the middle, and the Ten of Pentacles indicating the flower blooming, indicating the seed blooming into something huge, right? Or blossoming into something huge. And the Ten of Pentacles is your payout. It's your harvest. It is all of the hard work you've done in planting those seeds. The fact that the Ten of Pentacles is in the past and the Ace of Pentacles is in the current situation, it may mean that you are planting new seeds. You may be taking this harvest from the past, planting something new, but actually it really, for you, it's sort of like there's a really nice combination here, because you also have the Ten of Cups in the future, which is also a card of abundance. You can see the people on the bench, they own the home behind them. And so this is absolutely 100% a card of abundance as well. So this third layer here of the pyramid that we're looking at is all about good news. It's all about some type of abundance. It's all about happiness here coming in here for you. So again, this is about you embracing the transformation to bring in something pretty prosperous for you in your life. Wow, okay, so you have the Wheel of Fortune. This is the best one I've done. I don't even care what comes next. I don't even care what comes next, Leo. This is the best reading I've done for a sign this week, or in this monthly look. So you have this Wheel of Fortune, which is your luck turning around. This is destiny arriving, and it is also a card of change. The Death card brings change. The Wheel of Fortune brings change. Undoubtedly, both are change. The difference is the Wheel of Fortune is more about a change in your destiny, a change related to your destiny. There's elements of fate. There's elements of luck, situations like that showing up. And it says that the wheel has arrived. The wheel has spun in your direction. So will you take advantage of the conditions that are favorable now? And so for some of you, this may be happening. This Eight of Swords, just again, if in the future you feel yourself dipping back into this resistance mode, time to remove the blindfold, time to let go, time to get out of resisting and continue embracing these changes that are coming with some very good rewards for you. Let's see what's at the top of the pyramid. Okay, Judgment. Why did I feel like that was coming in? I felt like the Judgment card was going to come in. That's huge. The Judgment energy is a powerful card. It's a spiritual card in that you are one step away from attaining enlightenment. It is number 20 of 21 in the major arcana. You have one thing to do, one thing to go. And this asks you to maybe also step into a period of self-evaluation and ask yourself what it is that you need to do in order to kind of get yourself to completing the cycle. It also brings an important revelation in your life. Take a look at this diagonal here, the Star, the Eight of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Judgment energy. That's huge. Situations progressing here. What is it that you need to do to see this third row, which is the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups? Because if you can figure that out, there's a huge reward for you. You also have the Lovers, an important choice to make in your career situation. This could be planting that seed and just absolutely going for it. So, wow. I don't even know what else to say. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe. Really appreciate you. Take care, and I'll see you in the next reading.